Now at 5, a sex and steroid scandal in the King County Sheriff's Office.
We still have to do more investigation to find out how deep this goes.
Tonight, Cairo 7 exposes the suspected ringleader and how many officers are involved. Cairo 7 broke the story of a deputy's arrest before the sheriff went before cameras. Then he dropped a bombshell.
At least a half dozen officers are suspected of betraying the badge. Cairo 7's David Ham is looking into the suspected ringleader.
But our team coverage starts with Allison Grandy. And Allison, the sheriff says these crimes started back in 2006.
Steve, we're talking drugs, theft, selling county property for guns, and a deputy accused of prostituting his wife.
Because what we're dealing here with is police corruption.
King County Sheriff John Urquhart detailed the investigation that has Deputy Darian Hollowell in jail. 2 more deputies on paid leave, and this case isn't over.
It's such a slap in the face, at whatever level you want to look at it. Slap in the face to the sheriff's office, to the rest of the SWAT team that was not engaged in this, to the badge, to the profession, you name it.
49-year-old Darian Hollowell was the chief range officer at the King County Range in Ravensdale. We sent Chopper 7 to check it out from the air. It's where SWAT team members are trained. We found this video on YouTube showing the King County SWAT team at work. According to court documents, Hollowell took the brass from the used bullets and sold it to 3 gun ranges, getting back more than $38,000 worth of gear and equipment he used for the SWAT team and for himself. He had a side gun training business.
We also learned that Darian was using steroids and selling steroids, selling them to people outside the sheriff's office and perhaps inside the sheriff's office.
When asked how this could happen, Urquhart blamed a lack of supervision from a series of supervisors over the last 8 years.
They get paid to know that these things are going on, and they damn well better figure it out.
The sheriff told us he takes full responsibility. He doesn't take the blame. Live in the newsroom, Allison Grandy, Cairo 7 Eyewitness News.
But he's definitely angry about it, Allison. So why are these SWAT members, who investigators believe were using steroids, why are they still on the job?
Steve, they're still working on this, still investigating. Sheriff Urquhart said it's something they can't really test for because they think some of the SWAT team members were prescribed steroids. So a test wouldn't sort out legal versus illegal use. Then it comes to those HIPAA laws protecting their privacy.
All right, that's Allison Grandy.
All right, Cairo 7's David Ham is live at the King County Jail where Darian Hollowell is being held. And David, I know you've been looking into how all of this ties back to him.
Yeah, when we started investigating Hollowell, we got a hold of this domestic violence report. That's when everything started to unravel behind the scenes. 49-year-old Darian Hollowell was the chief range officer for the King County Sheriff's Department. At home, Sheriff John Urquhart said he pimped out his wife, even posting the ads himself on Backpage.com and taking 80% of the money she made as an escort.
She is truly a victim based on her upbringing, based on her experience, based on the fact that she's been in a 15-year, exceedingly bombastic relationship.
I knocked on the door of Hollowell's West Seattle home, but no one answered. Court documents show the prostitution scheme unraveled as the couple was going through a bitter divorce and custody battle over their 2 kids. Then in April, Hollowell's wife posted a note on the deputy's other ex-wife's house saying she wanted to talk to her about him.
Tells this tale of a very volatile marriage with a considerable amount of domestic violence in the marriage.
That got back to the sheriff's office through an employee who knew Hollowell's ex-wife.
And she told me the same story. And we told her, type this all up in an officer's report, send it in, and we'll take it from there.
Now, Hollowell is being held here at the King County Jail on $150,000 bail. Coming up at 6, why the sheriff says it could be a dangerous situation if he gets out. Live in Seattle, David Ham, Cairo 7 Eyewitness News.
Cairo 7 did some digging into Hollowell's background, and here's what else we found. He's been with the King County Sheriff's Office for 19 years. According to his LinkedIn profile, Hollowell has been the chief firearms instructor for the law enforcement agency. He was a full-time SWAT team member and has served more than 800 high-risk search warrants over the past 12 years.